In my last video on generalized anxiety disorder, I talked about how difficulties in childhood can lead to beliefs and thinking patterns that lead to a life of worry. In this video, I'm going to show you how CBT can change these beliefs and thinking patterns so that you can learn to control your worry. You can't change your beliefs from reading a book or someone trying to convince you. Only your own experience can change the maladaptive beliefs that drive the worry, and this can be achieved by CBT behavioural experiments or exercises. For example, if your belief is that you need to worry to prevent disasters happening, try this exercise. Write down out of 10 how firmly you believe that worry prevents disasters. Now write down a few things that have gone wrong in the past, even though you worried about them. Also write down any occasions that you worried about something, but what actually went wrong was something unexpected. Now reflect on what this exercise has shown you, and then re-rate your belief that worry is necessary to prevent disasters. A common fear or belief in GAD is that the worry will drive you mad. Pablo here has this belief, so tries to distract himself by playing word games on his tablet. Instead, his therapist told him to really focus on the content of his worry. This initially increased his anxiety, but over 20 minutes it gradually reduced. Although temporarily distressing, Pablo realized that it did not make him go mad, and his belief that it would reduced. Note, encouraging the worry is not a long-term strategy. It was just a one-off exercise to show that worrying does not make you go mad, and Pablo worried less about going mad after this exercise. It also meant that he stopped trying to distract himself. As not only does distraction not work, it actually makes the worry thought fight harder to get through. Many people with GAD struggle to tolerate uncertainty, and building up this tolerance is a key part of cognitive behavioural therapy. Here is an example. Amanda spent hours worrying if her house would sell, contemplating various what-if scenarios. Her therapist suggested that she use a worry tree, which I covered in a previous video. The worry tree teaches you to decipher between worries that you can solve and worries that you can't. Amanda wrote down her worry and realised that she had already done everything she can, so the worry tree told her to let the worry go and change the focus of attention. This change in focus of attention should not be a pointless distraction technique. It should either be something you enjoy or an everyday task that needs doing, like the laundry. Amanda had time on her hands, so she went for a run. When reflecting on the exercise, Amanda realised that by knowing that she had done everything she could, she was able to better tolerate the uncertainty. By writing it down, she also lost the vague sense of uncertainty that triggered the worry. By using the worry tree as soon as she noticed she was worrying, it stopped the worry spread into other things. Another common factor in GAD is low self-confidence, which leads to constant reassurance seeking. Camilla worked as a cleaner, and several years before, a customer complained that the floor was still dirty in one corner of the room. Ever since, Camilla had asked her colleague to check everything she cleaned, which really annoyed her colleague. Her therapist asked her to write down what she worried would happen if she didn't ask her colleague to check everything she cleaned. Then, as an experiment on the next few jobs, she must not seek reassurance. She found this really hard, but when she reflected, she found that no one complained, she did not lose her job, and her colleague was much happier. The exercise also boosted her confidence, and both her reassurance seeking and anxiety reduced. You see, with GAD, your behaviours have to prove to your anxious mind that the worry is unnecessary. Suppressing the worry or seeking reassurance just makes it worse. Changing your behaviours is hard, and that's why it's best to seek the help and support of a therapist who can help you design behavioural experiments for your particular needs and teach you CBT tools like the worry tree or worry postponement, which I cover in this video here.